Tribhuvanagiri. The movie of Chalukya Emperor. The King Tribhuvanamalla Vikramaditya. Real story. Tribhuvanagiri. Tribhuvanagiri is found by King Vikrama in 1076 AD. Built his dream beautiful Tribhuvanagiri dynasty in 1076 AD. It is a place heaven of gods on earth, which is above 600 ft height, width 10 km approx. It is the single biggest stone rock in the world, having beautiful lake places. It is linked with the three worlds earth, water, sky. So it names Tribhuvanagiri. It has beautiful architecture, landscapes, ponds, sculptures, secret caves, tunnels. Tribhuvanagiri changed the fate of our King Vikrama in his success to rule world. The actual story runs between Tribhuvanagiri and success of the King Vikrama. How Vikrama destroys spiritual evil powers in Fort Waitapath and on the earth. A movie Tribhuvanagiri. Chalukya Emperor. Real story. King Tribhuvanamalla Vikramaditya. WHO. King Vikrama is a Chalukya Emperor. WHO ruled Bharatejhor from Ayodhya to Kanchiremeshwaram and Srikanka, and all parts of Bharatejhor. He is the last king on Bharatejhor who got Shiva Anugraha. Lord Shiva blessed King Vikrama with superpowers to destroy evil on earth. He is a great ruler emperor, fought many times to destroy evil on Bharatejhor. He succeeded to kept Bharatejhor as a peaceful Dharma Paripalana. He developed the Hindu temples, traditions, culture, literature, poetry, arts and dances. As I'm going to make historical blockbuster movie on our King Vikrama. A movie film. Chalukya Emperor. King Tribhuvanamalla Vikramaditya. Real story. Tribhuvanagiri. Director, Y. Praveen Reddy, YPR, VFA. AM working on this King's Viramaditya real story from past few years. At last AM succeed to wrote a real story of our King Vikrama. I had painted about 200 plus paintings of King Vikramaditya portrait, with his real life. AM working as a Daiva carrier to explore the King Vikramaditya's real story to world. In the form of publishing books, putting art, painting and photography gallery. As AM going to make historical blockbuster movie on King Vikrama. A movie film. Chalukya Emperor. King Tribhuvanamalla Vikramaditya. Real story. Tribhuvanagiri. Director, Y. Praveen Reddy, YPR, VFA. Why only you have to direct the movie? For past few years AM dedicated to work write real story on King Vikrams. I know well about King Vikrama's character and way of his real life. As I'm a qualified director, cinematographer, photographer, 3D VFX 3D animator, artist. I can justify story by making movie with my creative artistic, technical skills. I hope I will give a blockbuster movie that never come in the history. As I'm going to make historical blockbuster movie on our a movie of Chalukya Emperor. King Tribhuvanamalla Vikramaditya. Real story. Tribhuvanagiri. Mythological and socio-fantasy adventure movie. Travels between gods, King Vikramaditya, 10 powerful kings of Chalukyas, Kilas, Pandyas, Pallavas, Gaudas, Kakatiyas, Gujaras, Malvas, Ayodhya, Tribhuvanagiri, Kalyani, Kolanupaka, Hoysala, Ganga, Venji, Kakatiya. Kadambas, Kalinga, Konkana, Madhyadishwar, Kosaladishwar, Dharadishwar. Of Birathadishwar kings. As I'm going to make historical blockbuster movie on our king a movie of Chalukya Emperor King Tribhuvanamalla Vikramaditya. Real story. Tribhuvanagiri. Going to wipe all records past and present. Biggest movie in BHARATA Dishwar and world. Top 10 heroes and heroines going to rock in this movie. Movie will be more than expectations. Chalukya Emperor. King Tribhuvanamalla Vikramaditya. Real story. Tribhuvanagiri. Mythological and socio-fantasy adventure movie. Travels between gods. King Vikramaditya, 10 powerful kings of Chalukyas, Killers, Pandyas, Pallavas, Gaudas, Kakatiyas, Gujaras, Malvas, Ayodhya, Tribhuvanagiri, Kalyani, Upaka, Hoysala, Ganga, Vengi, Kakatiya, Kadambas, Kalinga, Konkana, Madhyadishur, Kosaladishur, Dharadishur, of Birathadishur kings. As I'm going to make historical blockbuster movie on our King Vik. A movie of Chalukya Emperor. King Tribhuvanamalla Vikramaditya. Real story. Tribhuvanagiri. Going to wipe all records past and present. Biggest movie in Bharata Dishor and world. Top 10 heroes and heroines going to rock in this movie. Movie will be more than expectations. For inquire. Artist, technicians, production, channel partners, associate partners. Send your interest details to the email, tribhuvanagiri@gmail.com. We will get back to you shortly. Thank you. Tribhuvanagiri. Y Praveen Reddy YPR, BFA. Kings Vikrama real story writer and director.